Okay.
You said it was excruciatingly hot, but you appeared to handle it quite well.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was really hot. Actually, today in the warm-up, I was really tired after 20 minutes, and I told my coaches what is happening here, and they said it's really hot. So, but I think I'm one of the fittest players on tour. I work really hard and I practice a lot. So, if I know that I'm tired, I know the other one is probably almost dying. So that's okay.
Was your fitness the biggest factor in today's match?
Oh, I think there were a lot of factors today. I think I started off a little nervously because I didn't know her. I knew how she was playing, but I didn't play her before. So I knew that she plays differently, that she plays more like a man, a lot of slice, trying to get into the net. So I was a little nervous, but once I found my rhythm, I think I played a solid match, and I tried to give to put more topspin on the balls because she plays a lot of slice, and I think it's tougher to play slice when somebody gives topspin on the ball. So that's what I tried to do, and I think it went fine.
Other than topspin, did you have more of a game plan as far as it seemed like you were attacking your second serve pretty well and trying to cut off those angles? Did you feel that was your...
Yeah. Well, I had two things that I was really focused on: attacking the serves and putting more spin on the ball, just to to have more margin over the net, because she plays the slice so deep and so flat. So there was, and I tried to open up the angles, because then it's tougher with the one-handed slice to control it. So that's what I tried to do basically. And in the beginning I was missing a little bit more, and once I found my rhythm, I think everything came together pretty well. So I was satisfied with the way I played.
You made a name of yourself pretty much. I mean, you had a name before, but like last year at the US Open, between then and now, what's changed?
Well, I really think the main factor is the experience that I gained, because last year I was a good player already, but I used to crumble under pressure. I used to play well until a certain point, and then just didn't take my chances at all. And now this year, with all the experience of the tough matches and all these close key moments that I went through, I'm just calmer. I know what to do in the important moments. Not always. It still happens to me, but I think that happens to everybody. And I just have more margin in my game. I play a little bit more spin, and I play a little bit safer. So then when you get nervous, it doesn't affect your game that much. And I think that's been a big difference. And I just feel very confident in myself now.
Any other English?
Andrea, now that you're getting deeper in the slams more regularly, is it still as much fun for you, or do you go in with more expectations, which kind of makes it a little bit less fun?
It's a balance between both things, because Grand Slams are very stressful. I think any player that you ask, and if he answers honestly, it's a lot of stress. After Grand Slams, I think I sleep for 3 or 4 days straight, because it's just a lot of stress. But on the other hand, I don't enjoy any match on the tour as much as I do the Grand Slam matches, even if they are tough. Even the match against Zheng, I enjoyed it so much because the crowds really gets into it. And I think there is just more emotion in the Grand Slams, because obviously for each and every player, the matches are somehow more important. And especially here in New York, I think the crowd really gets into the matches, and there is just so much action going on. So I managed to balance it until now, but definitely the further I get in the Grand Slams, the more stress, the more expectations, the more pressure. But I seem to be handling it quite well so far. It's always Wimbledon, I didn't handle it well at all, for example. It's always, it's a type of getting used to it, adapting, and I think I'm adapting to it. I don't feel it that much anymore.
Do you think you're ready to become a Grand Slam champion?
I think that's still far away. I think we can start talking about that once I reach semis and finals, because I reached 2 quarters, I reached 4th round, and I think that's been pretty good. But still, to win a Grand Slam is a different story, and I think I will start talking about winning Grand Slams once I reach semis and finals.
And to see Petra win Wimbledon, did that help you in any way to see a younger player sort of finally win a slam?
Well, yeah, I think the thing is with these players, it's just with Petra and also with Victoria Azarenka, for example, the way they play, I always feel like, okay, they can beat anybody, and just everything coming together for 2 weeks and 7 matches straight is a different story. And Petra showed it that it's possible, and I think it gave strangely more confidence to all the other young players, because I think the last Grand Slams before Wimbledon, showed more that the experience used to win, you know, like with Schiavone winning, Nali winning, Kim Kleisters winning, so the older players had more advantage. But now with Petra, you know, an up-and-coming player, and playing the final the way she played, just so tough and just without any nervousness, it seemed, I think it gave a lot of confidence to all of us up-and-coming players that it's possible. If you do it, it's a different story on the other hand. But still, I was really impressed with how Petra handled everything.